grazie a una bellissima collaborazione con gli amici di Mondadori, storia di Virgin Records, anche oggi abbiamo a che fare con una grande, meravigliosa band, una delle più importanti al mondo. Un evento per noi, ma non soltanto, anche per i fan degli Imagine Dragons. Oggi è con noi Dan Reynolds. Hi Dan, how's it going? Ok, sta arrivando. Questo che cosa significa? Significa che abbiamo questo evento meraviglioso nel quale coinvolgiamo i fan direttamente insieme all'artista. Eccolo Dan, how's it going?
Hello, I'm good. Good
Thank
to
you
be
so
here.
much. Thank you so much. That's a great chance for the fans to talk directly to you. But before letting you see all those beautiful faces, last time we met, not physically, but obviously this way, was November, kind of a half lockdown situation. And now that we're talking back again, everything changed. There's a breath of fresh air out there. What's the feeling? How did you find the world back again?
Yeah, I feel like there's a new appreciation for life and music and a live show. People are more less taking it for granted. It feels like these shows have been the most special of our career, and I really think that it's because people have wanted to be around each other and around live music for a long time.
That's a true feeling. Mercury Act 2 now is out. Talking about the sound, how much is an evolution from Act 1?
I think to me it's like two different stories that are in the same book. Like the first, Mercury Act 1 is about the immediacy of death and the shock of it, the heartache, the questioning of everything. Mercury Act 2 is post-mortem, a little bit more what now, life continues on, what does tomorrow look like, how do you change the way you live. Sonically, I think it's a little darker maybe, but there's also, at the end of the day, I don't want this to be Mercury to be a Act 1 or 2 to be about death. It's really about life, celebrating life, being present for the now. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I'd explain it.
It makes sense. And talking about the sound, the production was huge. Still, Act 1, Act 2, but in Italy we used to say non c'è due senza tre. There is no 1, 2 without number 3. Can we expect something like that for Mercury?
No, for Mercury, it's just 1 and 2, no 3. Though 3 is the magic number, but no, I think after this is the story. You know, I feel like there's nothing more to be said here, at least to me with Mercury. I think the story is complete for me here.
Okay. Let me get just a couple of seconds of translation of everything we talk about. Allora, Dan, super disponibile per questo grande evento. Siamo entrati un po' dentro il discorso di Mercury, questa parte Act 1, Act 2. Io ho voluto chiedere se ci sarebbe anche un Act 3. In realtà è un disco che parla di vita, ok? Non di morte, nonostante la produzione soprattutto di Act 2 sia un po' più dark, come ci diceva Dan, si vuole celebrare la vita, esattamente come si è celebrata la vita nel momento in cui siamo tornati ai grandi eventi, perché proprio la prima domanda era questa. Noi ci eravamo sentiti in una fase di quasi lockdown, tornando ai grandi concerti, e gli Imagine Dragons hanno fatto concerti strepitosi in questo periodo. Ha respirato proprio un senso di vitalità maggiore, probabilmente perché non si dà più per scontato anche l'attività dal vivo. Your concert in Milan was amazing. Do you have particularly memories about that? I know that after so many shows it's difficult to name like that one, that specific moment, but maybe there was something that is stuck into your mind.
No, I mean, I feel like Imagine Dragons has really found a home away from home in Milan and throughout the years in Italy. I feel like when we started playing there, it was like 100 people, 150 people. And to watch that grow throughout the years and some of the iconic places that we were able to play there. I'm trying to remember the name of that venue that was like a coliseum. It was so beautiful.
Oh yeah, was during maybe the I-Days.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like there's a few places in the world that feel like home away from home, and certainly Italy has been that for us. The fans there are just always so warm and welcoming and beautiful, and the food is wonderful. And my wife is actually part Italian, so maybe there's like, I don't know if I already have a deep affinity for the people through that because it's in my children now and my bloodline. But yeah, I just have a lot of love for the people.
È difficile trovare casa lontano da casa, questa è ciò che abbiamo siamo riusciti a comunicare a Dan e Imagine Dragons con i concerti e con l'affetto costruito negli anni. 150 persone all'inizio e poi una crescita così costante di quello che è stato il pubblico che è andato a seguire questa band. Tra l'altro la moglie di Dan è mezza italiana, quindi avere oggi ovviamente anche una prole che continua a portare avanti questa sensazione fa veramente ampliare il senso di appartenenza a Imagine Dragons per quanto riguarda il nostro paese. Talking about the future, I know that now you're focused on playing amazing shows, but did you have chance to start thinking, working, mindsetting the next step for Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always writing. So, you know, even today, you know, I'll sit at my in my room. I actually do it in here right now. I'm in California for about a week and a half in between tours. I just flew in from Paris from, you know, the end of kind of the European leg that we were doing. And then in a week and a half, we start in the US and then head out to other parts of the world. And there's other places that we haven't announced yet that we're coming back to. But yeah, but I'll write a song probably today, and I don't know what it will sound like, and maybe it'll be terrible and never see the light of day, or maybe not, you know. But I try to write pretty much every day, especially when I'm home, because when I'm on the road, it's a little harder because I'm trying to save my voice. But when I'm home right now, I can exhaust my voice, so I will do just that.
Allora ho voluto chiedere se c'era già qualcosa in pentola per quanto riguarda nuova scrittura legata a Imagine Dragons. Ho detto, io scrivo in continuazione. Chiaro, è più facile scrivere quando sono a casa. In questo momento sono a casa, posso anche un po' rovinare la mia voce in questo momento, però tendenzialmente ho bisogno di un periodo un po' più dedicato a quella fase. Non so, ho scritto una canzone probabilmente anche oggi, non so se effettivamente vedrà la luce del giorno. Okay, this was our private conversation. Now we're gonna let everybody in. So i fan amici di Mondadori Store e Virgin Records possono entrare ufficialmente a seguire anche la nostra intervista e cominciamo con la prima domanda. So we're gonna start with the first question from our fan Federica. Ciao Federica, hi. We can't hear you, Federica. Eccola.
Hello.
I wanted to start by saying you that me and my mama, we are your big fans.
Oh, well, thank you. Give your mom a big kiss for me.
We were in Milan in June to see you.
Oh, you came
guys.
in June.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Hopefully it was okay for you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, we have to face lots of difficulties and suffering in our lives, but it is very important to find something that makes us feel better. Personally, Imagine Dragons songs have been helping me for years because when I listen to them, I feel understood and stronger. And for this reason, I'd like to ask you if there is a song that helps you overcoming bad moments, and how do you feel when you listen to it?
That's a great question. I mean, first of all, thank you for the kind words, and it makes me very happy to know that it brings you some joy. That's the whole point of Imagine Dragons, is hopefully to bring people joy and to feel connected. Do you want me to say a song that I listen to by another artist, or is it my own song that you're asking?
You can choose wherever you want. But
Okay,
I'm so curious about other artists' songs.
cool. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I would say a song that I play all the time that brings me a lot of joy every time I listen to it is a song by a band called the Cranberries,
Oh,
and it's called Dreams. And that's a song I play almost every day. There's something about the feeling of it that makes me just feel like my heart is smiling. Yeah.
thank you. Now I'm gonna listen to it too because
Okay.
I'm curious. Yeah, thank
I
you.
hope you like it. Yeah.
I love
Great
you.
to meet you. Love you too. Ah.
Grazie mille Federica. Federica ha voluto chiedere a Dan, visto che la musica di Imagine Dragons ha aiutato Federica nei momenti più difficili, se c'è un brano di altri artisti che a Dan effettivamente ha dato una mano nei momenti più bui e ha preso una delle mie band preferite, che sono i Cranberries con Dreams, che è un brano meraviglioso. I'm about to go to Limerick to actually visit Dolores grave in next week.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's very coincidental.
Yes, that's beautiful. Grazie mille Federica. So we're gonna move to the next one, our good friend Milena.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. And thank you so much because you literally saved my life a couple of years ago. So thank you so much. My question is about the song Blur. You talk about having a high expectation over yourself and being never satisfied with whatever you're doing. My question is there anything in your life happened recently that makes you feel really proud of yourself? It doesn't have to be a big thing, even a small thing.
Oh, that's a really great question. Yeah, I think something that brings me immense joy is my children. I have 4 kids, and this morning I woke up and just laid on the couch with like 3 of my kids laying on top of me and just felt very proud to be a father. I think that this career is a hard one with being a father. Most times it's like a rock star. You can't be both, or it's just hard. It's a tricky dance because you travel so much and the lifestyle is challenging. But I've really made it a priority, and something that I'm proud of, and really proud of my kids. I love them so much; they bring me so much joy. So I would say fatherhood. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Grazie mille Milena. La domanda di Milena rivolta a Dan partiva dal brano Blur, dal essere realmente soddisfatti di un qualcosa, e ha voluto chiedere a Dan se un episodio particolare, un momento della sua vita lo rendeva realmente orgoglioso. Dan ha detto essere padre. Essere padre, già fatto semplicemente questa mattina di essere sovrastato dai miei figli sul divano, è una sensazione bellissima. Mi sono guardato e ho detto ecco, questa è un qualcosa, è un momento che mi rende decisamente orgoglioso. Non è facile essere un padre, una rockstar con i tour eccetera, quindi insomma complimenti. I am a dog father for now, so I gotta wait for that feeling to come. The next guest is gonna be our friend Damiano.
Hi. Ciao Dan, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, Damiano, Romina and Georgia here. First of all, we want to thank you for the amazing show in Milano. We really had one of the best nights of our lives and a wonderful family experience to share and remember. And I want to thank you especially for that wrecked moment, because that song was really helpful for me. I lost a brother years ago, so this song is really important for me. And especially thank you for that speech you did before the cover of Forever Young. I saw a lot of people around me really touched by your words, and teenagers, but also grown-up people like me. You are a father, so I want to ask you, what is the thing that worries you the most when it comes to new generations and the dangers that our children we have to face. How can we preserve their color, their brilliance, and how can the music help with this?
Well, first of all, I'm sorry for the loss of your brother, and thank you for sharing such a beautiful memory with me. And I'm glad that it was a good night for your family. You know, I think the younger generation is incredibly resilient, and there's so much beauty to them, and so I'm not so concerned about the younger generation. But I would say my only concern with my kids is seeing social media and comparing themselves to other people. I want my little girls and my little boy to never feel like they need to be anyone else but themselves. And I think it's hard with social media. You're always looking at other people, and everybody's life looks so perfect because everybody posts the best moments, or they can manipulate things. And I think it's important to know the reality is that life is hard and everyone's life is challenging, but to love yourself and be yourself. So yeah, I think just taking breaks from social media, like, I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't think social media is terrible. Like, look at us, we're all meeting around the world, and this is beautiful. So there's a lot of wonderful things that come from it, but seeing it with true eyes for what it is, and that would be my only thing. Yeah. Great to meet you, by the way. Great
Thank you.
Beautiful family. Yeah.
Ecco, bellissimo momento familiare per Damiano, che ha voluto condividere attraverso un brano, Wreck Moment, anche una storia molto personale. Dan in questo caso è stato molto vicino a lui da questo punto di vista, ma da padre a padre ha voluto chiedere Damiano un po' che cos'è che forse bisogna tenere sotto controllo per quanto riguarda le nuove generazioni. E Dan risponde: i social media, che non sono una cosa cattiva, non sono il nemico, questo è chiaro, però effettivamente poter godere della realtà e soprattutto essere se stessi, non doversi ritrovare a interpretare il ruolo di qualcun altro. Grazie mille Damiano, grazie mille, e un saluto a tutta la tua famiglia.
Thank you.
Our next beautiful guest, it's our good friend Alessio. Ciao Alessio. Where are you, Alessio? Sharks over Alessio. Okay, we pass to the next one. Can we call Federica? Federica, are you with us? You just said social media is not a bad thing, but okay.
Hi.
Hello, ciao Federica.
Ciao, ciao. Do you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Dan. So first of all, thank you so much. I was in Milan and it was amazing. Like, we stayed there waiting, and then it was totally rewarded. It was the second time me and my sister, we saw you, and it was really amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And my sister should be here now, but we just went out of work and she's still working, so she's gonna miss this. And yeah.
Well, tell her I said hello.
Yeah, and I actually don't remember my question. I think it was about, how does it feel? Yeah. How does it feel to be back live after these 2 years?
It feels good. I didn't know how I would feel, to be honest, because I'm quite an introvert, so I enjoyed being home and enjoyed the time off. I didn't know if I was going to love the stage the same, but I do. I really do. I think I missed it. It's an important part of my life. It brings me so much freedom and joy, and connecting with people all over the world it's such a beautiful, kind of hard to explain, beautiful thing. So yeah, I missed it, and I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, we missed that too.
Grazie mille Federica. Allora, in questo caso Dan ha voluto raccontare un po' quello che è il ritorno dal vivo, che cosa significava per lui, anche il fatto di tornare ad esibirsi. Poteva avere addirittura paura di non provare più le stesse sensazioni che provava prima del lockdown, perché gli è piaciuto ovviamente passare del tempo con la famiglia. Invece la sensazione è ancora gigantesca e, come diceva anche all'inizio della nostra conversazione, è una bellissima sensazione ritrovarsi con tutte queste persone. Dry safe, Federica.
Yeah, thank you.
Ok. Ciao.
Ciao.
Fabio, it's your turn. How are you, Fabio?
Hi, I'm really fine. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm really happy to be here and to be able to talk with them. And I loved the concert in Milan. I was there. It was such an emotion. It was my first concert of Imagine Dragons, so it's been amazing. My question is, you've done a lot of songs, a lot of albums through your career with Imagine Dragons. I would love to ask, which project, album, or song are you the most proud of? Which one makes you makes you feel that's what I wanted to achieve?
Yeah, that's a hard question. You know, it typically, for me, whatever is newest is the most refreshing to me, because I've listened to it the least and it feels the most relevant to where I am right now in life. So I would have to say it'd be something off the new record. When I listen to the new record, I think, okay, I'll give you two songs. I'll give you an old song that I'm proud of that stuck with me in a great way, and a new song. So to be fair, Next to Me is a song that I really has aged well with me. Like, I watch that video still, and it's hard for me to watch because it was actually at a really difficult time period. It was right before Asia and I went through a really difficult separation. But that song, the honesty of it speaks to me still. And then I would say off the new record, Crushed. I really like listening to Crushed right now, just because it feels warm and honest. But it'll probably change, you know, especially when we play these songs live. Like, we're putting together our new set list right now with all these new songs, and when you perform them live, they take on such a different life. So my answer will probably change in like a week, but right now Crushed feels relevant to me. But thank you for the question. Yeah,
I agree with Next to Me. I love this song.
Thank you very much. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet
Grazie
you too.
mille, Fabio.
Bye.
Domanda difficilissima per Dan, ovvero scegliere delle canzoni o delle produzioni che per lui sono veramente importanti, delle quali è orgoglioso e soprattutto che lo fanno stare bene. Succede ancora con Next to Me, un brano di catalogo, ormai potremmo definirlo, quello degli Imagine Dragons, e Crushed invece qualcosa di un po' più nuovo, perché effettivamente Dan ci diceva le cose nuove sono forse le più stimolanti, però il mio parere potrebbe cambiare. Thank you for your question, Fabio. And now we have Luisa. Ciao Luisa, come stai?
Hi, it's such amazing for me to talk to you. It's like a childhood moment, childhood dream for me. I'm so excited. And I want to ask you, do you think that music is more a way to express your ideals, your topics, and the topics you care, or more a way to give your voice to your inner feelings in a way words can do?
Great question. I think a little bit of both. I always found it hard to communicate what I was feeling in my heart and my mind through words alone. Even as I was a young kid, you know, if I was dealing with depression or something, I couldn't express what I was feeling. If my mom was saying, "What's wrong?" Like, it was really hard for me to put it into words. But if I was able to put it into music, it was much easier for me. Like, I could play a chord and I sing a melody and I felt expressed. I felt like what I was feeling, I could actually say through music. So yeah, I would say music is the great communicator for me. I feel heard. I feel like I can speak fluently, whereas with just words, I feel tied down. I feel like I'm restrained by just picking through these words and trying to put them together in a way that doesn't fully express. So hopefully that answers your question. Great question though. And great to meet you.
Grazie mille Luisa, grazie mille. Bellissima domanda, effettivamente sono tutte molto belle. I should say like very good question from all our fans. Questa domanda aveva a che fare con il concetto di arte come strumento di condivisione di idee o a volte addirittura strumento per esprimere ciò che non si riesce a dire a parole. Ed è un po' così effettivamente per Dan, nel senso che tante volte magari non riusciva nemmeno a comunicare da giovane con sua mamma, eccetera, e allora un giro d'accordi, una melodia, un qualcosa funzionava in questo senso per trovare la voce, per dare sfogo. Effettivamente per Dan la musica è il più grande comunicatore del mondo. Grazie mille Luisa. Our next beautiful guest, it's our friend Elisabetta. Elisabetta, come stai?
Hi Dan.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So I want to thank you for the show in Milan. I was there with my sister, and it was our third concert of from Imagine Dragons. So thank you for the emotions. Every time is a unique experience. So I want to ask you, what is the first sensation or emotion you feel at the end of a live show, such as in Milan we experienced?
It's another really good question. I walk off stage and I typically feel very grateful. My heart always feels very full. But I also feel drained, to be honest. I feel a happy but drained feeling, like after a big celebration, you kind of do this and then
a roller coaster.
It's so tour really feels like waves, kind of like doing this, which can be a little difficult, but over the years you kind of get used to it and understand it. But every night when I walk on stage, I feel reinvigorated and excited to see the people and to celebrate life and the music. And so a constant feeling of gratitude, but emotional tiredness too. Imagine Dragons is very emotional. So when you do that every night, it's a lot of emotions, a lot. So, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Grazie mille.
And happy belated birthday.
Hey, thank you. Ciao.
Ciao.
Grazie mille Elisabetta, la sua domanda, la prima sensazione che si prova dopo un concerto. Da un lato cuore pienissimo, grato per tutto ciò che è successo, dall'altra parte quasi prosciugato per quello che può essere stata l'esperience dal vivo. Diciamo che è un bilanciamento di queste due sensazioni, un po' come diceva la nostra Elisabetta, un roller coaster di emozioni. Con noi adesso c'è Camilla. Ciao Camilla.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, first of all, let me say that this is really a great honor because your music is literally the soundtrack of my life. So thank you so much. I was wondering which song of the latest album was the hardest to write?
Man, these are all really good questions. It's so nice to not be asked like why our band is called Imagine Dragons. Like after 10 years, finally. Yeah, I would say the hardest song to write emotionally for me was I Wish. It was a song that I wrote shortly after the passing of my sister-in-law. And I was sitting at the piano at my parents' house, and everybody, it was like post-funeral. Everybody was feeling quite sad, obviously, but also just confused. Like when someone so young passes so quickly, it really makes you rethink life. And I was sitting down at the piano and I was just playing, and the chorus came to me, kind of that, I wish I was a better friend before it was too late. Like it really came very quickly because the feelings were all there and in my mind and in my heart. But then taking that and translating it to the actual record was difficult because one, it was very emotional. So it was hard to sing it without weeping. Like it made me very emotional to sing that song, but you want to sing it well. And in order to sing something well, you have to take yourself to the place that you were. Otherwise, the emotion doesn't translate through the microphone. So you can't just, at least for me, it's like my mind has to see what I'm singing about in order for it to have any magic in the recording. But that was a hard one. I just remember recording it over and over and it just hurting my heart. But then when it was finished and I listened to it, it felt right. It was worth it, but it was a difficult emotional process, I would say, more than anything.
Thank you so much.
Grazie mille Camilla. Allora, la domanda di Camilla sembra facile, ma non lo è. Qual è stata la canzone più difficile da scrivere dall'ultimo disco? I Wish, perché è legata ovviamente a un sentimento molto doloroso, la perdita della sorella. Poco dopo, fondamentalmente, quella che era stata la celebrazione funebre, Dan si è seduto al piano e visto che le emozioni erano proprio lì, è stato semplice per lui scrivere un po' quello che è stato la prima parte, però poi registrarla è stata difficile, perché ovviamente c'era la commozione, c'era un coinvolgimento particolare, quindi probabilmente I Wish, il brano più difficile da scrivere e soprattutto da registrare, legato all'ultimo lavoro di Imagine Dragons. Grazie mille Camilla.
Grazie a voi.
Grazie.
Our next guest is Sara. Ciao Sara, come stai?
Hi, ciao, grazie. Hi, Dan.
Hi.
I can't believe it, I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Okay. If it's not a problem for you, I prefer to ask you my question in Italian because I'm too emotional in this moment. Ok, quindi la mia domanda è, diciamo che può sembrare stupido, ma io ho conosciuto gli Imagine Dragons e le loro canzoni attraverso una pubblicità, perché la prima volta che l'ho sentito è stata in una pubblicità e da lì ovviamente sono andata a cercarli e mi si è aperto un mondo, però la mia domanda appunto è, dopo averli sentiti anche come sottofondo di diversi film, come Fast and Furious, Ralph spacca tutto, spacca internet e per ultimo anche Arcane, la mia domanda è, c'è una canzone all'interno di questo nuovo CD che tu vedresti bene in un film a te particolarmente caro o un film d'animazione?
Ok, how much you got of that question?
Yes.
No,
yeah, you're gonna have to translate for me.
Okay,
I wish I could say I knew it, but
No, but I know you were almost there.
Yeah.
Our friend Sarah, she discovered Imagine Dragons through commercials. Okay, that's fair enough. Apart from that, she noticed how much you were important to be part of a soundtrack of movies, Arcane, Ralph, Transformers, and stuff like that. Talking about the new record, is there any song that, in your opinion, would particularly fit in a movie production or in a Hollywood production?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I can say that I've never written a song knowing that it would be in a commercial or movie. So a lot of people, this is a good question because probably people don't realize how it works typically for us. So usually, well, always I'll write a song and then a movie or something will reach out and say, hey, this song fits our movie, can we use it? And if it's something that, like, you know, aligns with our values or ideals, then we'll say, yeah, of course, because then more people can hear our music. But I've never written a song for anything. Even Arcane, I had already written Enemy, And then when I talked to Arcane, they said, hey, we're looking for a song like this. And I said, well, how about this song? And they listened and said, oh, this is perfect for it. So as far as this record goes, I really, I don't know. I mean, we'll just take it as people reach out and say, hey, maybe this song works or that. I think that, some songs on the record are more maybe cinematic than others. But yeah, I think like maybe a song like Symphony, because it's so light and happy, I could see that probably being in some celebratory moment and something, but I don't know. I mean, gratefully, I don't have to make those decisions. They kind of just reach out to us, and then if it works, it works, and if not, then yeah. So it's kind of easy. But your hair, by the way, I love your hair. It's really beautiful. My hair looks like that. If I grow my hair out, it's very curly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but I love the curls. It's cute.
Thank you. And I was in Milan too for the 3rd time. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Love you too.
Grazie mille Sara, complimenti per il taglio, diceva Dan, ma soprattutto la domanda era relativa appunto, come avete sentito, alle produzioni cinematografiche. Dan ci spiega che fondamentalmente com'è che funziona? Funziona non tanto che l'artista, perlomeno nel caso di Imagine Dragons, scrivano qualcosa per un film, ma sono di solito i registi o i responsabili musicali dell'opera cinematografica che vanno a contattare la band nel momento in cui c'è qualcosa che può essere utilizzato. Questo vale per le produzioni cinematografiche, per gli spot televisivi, eccetera eccetera. Quindi forse anche in questo caso, per quanto riguarda l'ultimo disco, ci sarà qualcuno che andrà a chiamare Imagine Dragons per utilizzare un brano. Ovviamente loro hanno l'ultima parola, quindi deve piacere il film deve comunicare dei valori che per loro sono importanti. Ovviamente si cerca il brano più cinematic dal punto di vista dell'arrangiamento, e Symphony probabilmente dall'ultimo disco potrebbe essere il brano giusto. Grazie mille Sara. È la volta di Jonathan, che potrebbe essere forse anche il nostro ultimo guest. Vediamo un attimo. Ciao Jonathan, come stai? Non ti sentiamo, Jonathan.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you after only 10 years.
Great to meet you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
This is my.
You're fine. No, take your time. You're fine.
After 10 years, after.
I guess it's been freezed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe we wait.
Prova a loggar, prova a entrare e uscire, Jonathan. Prova a entrare e uscire, così cerchiamo di recuperarti.
Oh no. You seem so sweet.
Yeah, I got his question, by the way. His question was, music is therapy. How much has influenced that, your path?
I mean, so much. Music is the reason that I'm still here. Music has saved my life. So when people tell me, that Imagine Dragons has meant so much to them, I'm really here because of music. So I understand the sentiment, and I take it very seriously. And so yeah, music is the ultimate therapy. I don't know where Jonathan is, but I hope that he at least sees this at some point and knows that I love him and appreciate him, and yeah.
I guess that our friend at Mondadori store are recording that, so they're gonna
Okay.
send this to Jonathan. Quindi la musica è una terapia. Dan è qui proprio perché la musica lo ha salvato, e ovviamente il fatto di poter andare a influenzare così tante vite come in questo momento è per lui una gigantesca soddisfazione. L'ultimissima è la nostra Miria. Ciao Miria.
Ciao.
Hi.
Ciao Dan.
Ciao.
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 Ascolta, è bellissimo.
Bellissimo.
Sì, te l'abbiamo cantato anche in 75.000 a Milano. Non so se te ne sei accorto. No, la mia domanda è questa. visto che canti sempre una canzone non tua, di notevole valore emotivo per tutti, sarebbe bellissimo sentirti anche cantare in italiano anche una tua canzone tradotta. A noi piacerebbe tantissimo cantarla insieme a te.
Okay. Allora, first of all, she sang to you Sei Bellissimo with other 70,000 people in Milan. So you're beautiful. And for her, probably, and not only for her, could be important or significant to have you experience the Italian version of an Imagine Dragons song. Will it ever happen? You sing it in Italian, one of your songs?
I think that, like I said, now part of my children are part Italian because my wife is part Italian. My wife is Spanish and Italian. So I don't know. I think I certainly felt a deep connection to the people of Italy. I don't know that I would be able to sing properly in the language where it wouldn't be embarrassing, but maybe. I never say never. I will certainly continue to eat the wonderful food of Italy and see all the beautiful people and sing, but I don't know if I'll ever conquer the language enough to sing properly and do it justice. I don't know. I don't have a good answer. I don't know. Maybe. Never say never.
Okay.
In the great words of Justin Bieber, I think, right? Never say never.
Allora, qui ci cita addirittura Justin Bieber per chiudere la domanda di Miria. Chi lo sa se effettivamente un domani canterà mai qualcosa in italiano, senza imbarazzarsi troppo, però giustamente la moglie di Dan, come ricordava, metà spagnola, metà italiana, quindi per adesso il processo di avvicinamento alla lingua italiana è attraverso il cibo, la gente meravigliosa, eccetera. Poi un domani, chi lo sa. Miria, grazie mille. Now we're gonna let all the fans just get in, try to be try to fill up all the screen so they can have like a screenshot of this beautiful conversation.
Wow.
Here you are. Hello everybody. Ciao.
Hey. Wow. Hi.
So they will have a memory about this beautiful experience. Veramente avremo modo di rincontrarci ai concerti di Imagine Dragons. Per quanto riguarda Virgin Radio, Mondadori Store e Virgin Records è tutto. Spero siate stati bene. Fate un cenno con la testa se siete stati bene, se vi è piaciuta questa cosa. Grazie mille, per me è stato un piacere fare da host in questo momento e farvi vivere un qualcosa che quando ero ragazzino io avrei veramente desiderato nella maniera più forte al mondo. Grazie davvero per esserci stati. Alla prossima.